My life a story, I'm trying to find the glory. Got them all sleeping on me, my haters out here dying, snoring. Why they mad that I'm finally growing, and they see me fighting for it. What they wanna get involved for, I kill them all off until I'm enormous. Cause 9 to 5 is boring, grinding 5 in the morning. I'd rather make music, get paid for it, die with a fortune. And my ride is for it, every whip I drive imported. Anybody know me, they know, for this game, no, I'm dying for it. I'm on now, give me that crown, yeah. Ain't nobody out here really wanting with me. I'm going hard while you falling asleep. I got it all cause I deserve it all, yeah. Just being honest, they don't wanna see me honest. I'm taking over this game now and that's a promise. They out of pocket, they don't wanna believe I got it. Give me that crown now cause I'm the king, call me your highness. This life a movie, I'm a motherfucking star like Clooney. From dusk till dawn, I'm a loose sleep. I ain't tryna live broke like you be. I've been coming for the bag, I do me. Will I get paid? Absolutely. Cause you better knew a boss like Takeoff. I ain't left all bad and bougie. Heard them talk, they barely knew me. I ain't let no stranger fool me. When I came in the game, y'all showing that fake love. I ain't look past your jewelry. Now this ride is foreign. Every whip I drive imported. Anybody know me, they know. For this game, no, I'm dying for it. I'm on now. Give me that crown, yeah. Ain't nobody out here really wanting with me. I'm going hard while you falling asleep. I got it all cause I deserve it all, yeah. Just being honest, they don't wanna see me honest. I'm taking over this game now and that's a promise. They out of pocket, they don't wanna believe I got it. Give me that crown now cause I'm the king, call me your highness.
What is going on? How are we, my friends? How are we doing? Are you ready for some news? Let's go. What's going on, my friends? We got some data coming our way. Or do you call it data? Don't call me data. Don't call me data. What's going on? Lunar Beaches, Crypto Pollo, Jeet Corp, Mitchell Quinn in the chat. What's going on, my friends? Hope you're all having a wonderful day so far. Let's jump into this real quick and get set up so that you guys can open the beautiful trading day with some FO crazy MC coming tomorrow and some inflation right about to hit us now. So we'll get up the chart for the inflation. We'll be prepared. Are you guys in any trades? That's what I want to know. Are you guys in any trades? Remember, this is risky. Okay, we got a core inflation rate coming up. Who is in a trade? We know Schaefer's in a long. Naughty. Yeah, you better have paid yourself, my friend. How are we all doing this morning? So we're going to get some readings. It's 8:25 now. So we will look at this. I see a little bit of an inverse head and shoulder here, looking to come to the upside here at this rejection zone. Now, the trade setups were given in advance this morning. Okay, so this morning we gave a trade setup from up here. A little bit of a rejection from up here in this box. Okay, we're looking at this box. Okay. And that would just be a continuation of a 3-move structure, kind of like this, like a bam, bam, bam. Okay, so we look for this. This is a golden pocket retest of the support and of the resistance, the support that has flipped to resistance. Okay, so we're looking at that possibility. And then we're looking for a swing failure pattern. We are aware that we never came down and touched that CME gap. Okay, there's a CME gap below us. We never came down and finished it. Okay, so we could be hunting that this morning. We'll have to wait and see. We're looking for that swing long from down below as well. Avalanche getting a massive move. We're looking for this at 38.50. Okay, we're looking for that. Let's see if we get that. We'll have to see how it opens. We got the bonk trade set up yesterday. That's played out quite nicely. So we've got a whole bunch of stuff going on, man. We did a nice purge yesterday of our Discord. Nikos, what's going on, man? Good to see you this morning. Link is the oracle of crypto. Oh yeah? Oh yeah. Link, the oracle. Is that like Ethereum's Morpheus and then Bitcoin is Neo? Are we gonna go there? Are we gonna go there this morning? Is that where we're going? Is that where we're going? I think we're going there. Don't lie. Don't lie. We might be going there. So we're gonna get some readings here. We got 3 minutes, guys. You will be shocked if we fill the gap. Why will you be shocked? Lunar Beaches, crypto. Fetch AI and Atom are moving. Oof. Okay. Okay, let's go over and take a peek. Oops, I just closed that. Let's go over and take a peek at Atom. Okay, we got to be quick here. We got to be quick. Oof, look at that. Kapow. Chow pow pow chow pow pow. Got the buy signal here. Wow. New high. Okay. New high for Adam and Eve. That's not an Adam and Eve. Well, that's kind of like an Adam and Eve. You can see like, it's supposed to be like that, right? Is that Adam and Eve? Come on. Adam's just ripping to the moon. Okay, we got 1 minute and 20 seconds. I'm saying let's not get mixed up, and I'm getting my words mixed up. Ooh, is this inverse head and shoulders going to play out to the upside? Let's pump it for Schaefer. If you guys are in a long, hopefully we continue. There's not much volume here on AVAX as well. Adam's making a move. Lunar Beaches says, because everyone thinks we will fill the gap. Plus, alts have already backtested their breakouts and some already pumping. Absolutely. Absolutely. So let's pull it up. Let's pull it up. We got 40 seconds. Okay, look at this. We're right on schedule here, guys. Let's refresh this thing. I don't know about that. Oh, no. I don't know about that fiber internet we pay for. So we pay all that money. Can you all see all well? You can see that. You can see that. Do you want me to make it like old man buttons? I can make it bigger. There we go. Do, 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 do. Boom, 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 boom. Readings we just got. Okay, well, we've come in a little bit hot here at 3.2% on inflation rate, so we are up a bit, which isn't horrible. We came in even at 0.2 here and 4%, and we came under on our month over month. However, we did come in a little bit hot here, so we're at 3.1%. Previous 3.2%. So that's good. We've come down. It forecasted 3.1. So everything is even across the board. Okay. We have hit the forecasted numbers. That is great. Month over month is up. Okay. So good news in my opinion. I mean, they got to crank up last month's inflation just so that we can have a nice Christmas, right? That's what they've done. So nothing to be really scared about. Okay, so that's good. That's good. Bitcoin's looking to move now. It is slightly moved up. Okay, we haven't had anything dramatic. What's the Dixie doing? It's dumping, baby. That Dixie dumping. That Dixie dumping, so we should be pumping. Let's go Bitcoin to the moon, baby. Let's go to the moon, baby. Come on, we got to see this inverse head and shoulders break out this morning so that Jonathan Schaefer can buy us all Christmas presents. Hey, hey. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So we got the reading. We're all doing all right. We're all here. We're all breathing. We're all grateful. Once Bitcoin hits 1 million, I will buy blank. Okay, so sports car. I know Jonathan Schaefer, he likes his sports cars. He's probably gonna get, that GTR or something like that, the legit GTR, not the GTT, the GTR. Because I know my cars too. A lot of you guys are hungry. You guys want to buy a lot of food. I mean, have you had breakfast yet? Not necessarily the most important part of the day. I don't have breakfast most days. You got to fast in the morning. You got to fast. I don't know, Mrs. Otter keeping me healthy. That's all I got to say. None of you want to buy a house. Or are you just going to buy everything and a nice pair of glitter? I can see you guys all wearing glitter-covered sparkly roller skates. How about that? I think so. So we're not getting that much volatility. We did get a little bit of a dump on the Dixie. The S&P will wait to see the open this morning. So what's going on with Bitcoin? We've gotten a little bit of a push down, and we're looking for a little bit of a retesting continuation. Okay, so this is good to see. Like was said in the Discord, you guys are so ahead of the ball. Like, sometimes I wonder what I'm doing here. But we can see, if we go on to let's go on the 12-hour here. Oh my God, what did I just click? Okay, we go on the 12-hour here. We can see that simply across the board, we are getting a retest for the alts of the breakout. Okay, so the retest of the breakout, you look at total 3 here. And you can see we've pushed up so amazingly, okay? Jonathan Schaefer will be buying a sailboat and chartering it out to the Caribbean. Can you stop by Canada on your way by, please? Just do a little sweep of the eastern. Are you West Coast, East Coast, East Side? Okay, so you can see we've simply gotten a retest and looking for that continuation to the upside. That is what I'm seeing here. We've had the nice breakout, and then the major resistance for us on the total 3 chart here, which is minus Ethereum and Bitcoin, right? So we can see this across the board. Now, where else do we see this? We see this on ETH. Okay, very, very similar. We were talking about this. What's going on, Dave Digital? Good to see you, my man. Good to see you, brother. IHD Diesel Hilux. Okay, he likes his Hilux, which is like a Toyota Tacoma, okay? But it's much better. They have Hiluxes in Australia when I lived there. Antarctica native. Yeah, I knew not Jonathan Schaefer is from the Antarctica. And that Nunya guy, he's from the actual Arctic. Or, yeah, Greenland. Something like that. Okay? So you can see we're getting the retest here, which is quite nice. Oh, that coffee's hitting different this morning. It's good. It's not soapy. So you can see we're getting the bounce here on many of these across the board. We're looking for a long on AVAX. Now, this to me, I mean, let's go. Look at the weekly on AVAX. Schaefer and I were talking about this yesterday. Okay? We did manage to scoop up some AVAX at $10. We're pretty proud of that. However, there's not a lot in our way. Okay, there's not a lot in our way to get up to this $52 mark. Okay, AVAX did not have such a similar bull run as many others. I think it was it was kind of lagging. So this might be time for AVAX to shine. There's not a lot in our way up to $52. There's a couple little stops along the way. However, this is pumping. Look at this thing, right? So we know there's major adoption and lots of gaming tokens, and AVAX is one of the leaders in that that area. You know, with the partnership, even with Amazon, it's looking like it's flying off the handles here. So, not financial advice, however, it does look like a very nice move here. You can see a little bit of a cooling off after getting up here about $42, but we're looking for a continuation of this uptrend here on AVAX, okay? Around, you know, if we are to come right back and retest, I'd say it's around 38.50. However, we are making higher highs. So you can simply see, you know, a retest of around $39 would even be ideal, you know, anywhere around here. If swinging, you know, if you're a swinger, you like to swing trade and that kind of stuff, it could be an option. We try to give you as many options. However, we go to Bitcoin. Bitcoin's king, right? Bitcoin's leading the way. And let's zoom out on Bitcoin. Let's zoom out. Now, I saw an interesting trend line the other day. I wanted to share this trend line with you guys. So the trend line is as such, and I'm sure you guys are aware of this. Okay, you guys are very smart people. You guys are very smart people. I think this is in log. Is it in log? It is in log. Okay, look at this thing. Okay, so we go into logarithmic view. Okay, and you can see how beautiful this is. Okay. Look at this, guys, okay? We got a little bit of support and resistance here. Beautiful trend line holding all the way up. And look at the retest, man, okay? Look at that's pretty sharp, isn't it? Come on, guys. Come on. If you're not smashing that like button by now, then I don't know what I do. I don't know why I'm here in the morning, right? There's 15 of you in this beautiful live stream this morning. We got up extra early for you guys. And there's only 2 likes. There's 2 likes. So I'm going to have a like protest one day. I like you. You like me too? Oh, Mrs. Otter likes me. Thanks, Mrs. Otter. Good morning to you, Mrs. Otter. So, G Corp wants that left-hand drive because he tends to drive on the left side of the road, right side of the road, who knows? Smart people didn't know that was a requirement, okay? I'll leave. What's going on, Dutch? Good to see you, my brother. Hope you're well, man. Mr. Mark Dutch Oven, the man, the myth, the legend. Thank you so much for dropping by and saying hello, man. Thank you so much for dropping by and saying hello. And Crypto Mike, what's going on, man? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. So look at this perfect retest. This, you know, trend lines, TA. I like trend lines. Sorry to say, but I do like trend lines. You know, you draw some beautiful trend lines along your charts and you can find some pretty cool things. So don't forget, guys, to switch over to that logarithmic view sometimes and give yourself a different look at the charts, okay? A different look. It's always important. It's always important. So we're retesting, okay? We're retesting. Now we'll go through Market Cipher, but what can we see? We got this sort of bearish divergence up here. Okay, pushed us down. And I mean, a 10% move's a big drop, but come on, guys. Like, we've had we've had 160% move this year. Okay, so let's not knock it out of the park. What's going on here? Get off logarithmic. Go back. What is going on? Why won't my chart reset? There we go. We're good. We're good. Long the likes to the moon. Let's go, Lunar Beaches Crypto. He knows what's up. He knows what's up. Much love to you, LBC. Go check out LBC's channel. He knows how to do Elliott wave counts, man. He's got it going on. I'm not so keen on learning those yet. So we look for the continuation. We got some good news. It's even. It came in even, Steven. Tomorrow we're prepared for what? We're prepared for beautiful, beautiful Jerome Pow. Okay, Jerome Pow is coming at us tomorrow. Okay, so we got our readings today. And then FOMC, Fed interest rate decision. Okay, so we're aware of what's coming tomorrow. What is coming tomorrow? We go over here. We look at our CME Fed Watch tool. Okay, the Fed Watch tool. Make sure you have this, guys. This is important stuff, okay? When we get a reading, we need to be prepared. Now, we got 98.2% chance that we'll stay at beautiful 525 to 550, okay? So I think the odds are pretty good for tomorrow, but we flip through and we're like, okay, what are we going to hike? When are we going to cut, man? When are we going to cut? And the cutting, this is, May. Ooh-wee. May 31%. June, we up at like 76%, 77%. Whew. July. Oh man, there's like 60. You got to add these together, right? So you get your total percentage of a cut. So pretty interesting stuff, right? And you can just go to probabilities over here on the left-hand side, and you can see their kind of trajectory they're planning here for us. So we can get through that January, February, which is always hard in Canada. It's always hard in Canada because it's cold. It's very cold, okay? I've lived in Australia a year. I have not been conditioned to a Canadian winter in 3 years. I lived in the UK for 2 years. I lived in Australia for a year. Now I'm home. And I'm probably going to freeze my tits off, but we'll be okay. We'll be okay. We'll just hide here and make videos for you guys. That's what we do anyways, right? And go play indoor golf as per usual. So Bitcoin, where are we going to go? We want the goods. We want to know where the trade setups are. So we can pull some fibs. We can look at some levels. We have the CME gap down below us, and Lunar Beaches Cryptos is very keen on saying we're not going to get there. So we'll have this marked out. Jonathan Schaefer's in a long, so guys, make sure you throw those shorts on right now. And where are we looking for? I'm in a very sarcastic mood this morning. I'm sorry, guys. Just here to hang out with you guys every morning. Hola, French toaster. Good morning, man. The brave little toaster, the man, the myth, the legend. Look, we had a perfect touch of the 618. Perfect bounce, perfect double bottom. And I didn't take the long. Probably should have, but I didn't. And I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. So the decent news, everything's pretty much even across the board. We didn't take the trade from here yesterday, but we did give it in advance. So join us in the free Discord. Link is in the description below. We did give the trade setup from down here. I could go find it, but you guys will be okay. Now, the trade setup this morning was from a swing failure pattern down here. Okay? That one, where we're targeting the highs. Trying to put in those all-time highs, baby. And then the rejection, okay? Rejection, okay, the francophone rejection, where we're looking for it to come up to retest this support, continue its wave downwards, okay, that downwards. I'm saying downwards in Bitcoin. Like, what am I telling you guys? Where we look for this continuation down, okay? So there's a couple things to look at, and after tomorrow, we will have a more clearer idea of what Jerome Powell's ideas are, what he's thinking. He's probably going to read off a script, but he's going to say something that's going to move something that's going to affect something, okay? And that's as much as we can always anticipate from Jerome Powell because, he's just reading it off the script and he's, to be fair, he's doing a very good job, considering how many times he's hiked and the market's still somewhat alive, okay? We've had a pretty decent year, especially on the S&P. So we've got a little dump and a pump here on the Dixie. The Dixie pushing up here typically means we're going to get a dump on Bitcoin, okay? And we haven't really gotten a dump. We're kind of flat right now. And we'll see how the market opens. So trade setups. Let's go over Atom, guys. Let's go over Atom because we're coming up to key level of resistance, and that's around $12, okay? So Atom, $12, pushing. It's pushing. Let's take a bigger look at Atom. Let's get rid of chart prime here for a second. Let's take a bigger outlook on Atom. Okay, so we've done some TA on Atom for the community. We were saying if we do get the dips, we can come down to these levels here. Well, we might not see those ever again. That's why we made those videos very early, so we had those levels. So look at this. We're coming up to key level of resistance, my friends. Resistance. Around $12, that psychological level. Where's our next key level of resistance? Well, you can see, you just look to the left here. It looks typically around here to here. So this would be my next couple levels above us right now. So let's get rid of that. We can draw the parabolic channel. Wow, look at this move, guys. Wow, look at that. That is awesome. Dip down and an absolute explosion to the upside. That is incredible. That is incredible. That is incredible. Okay, so Adam's having a nice move. Do you guys like Adam? Do you guys hold Adam? You guys are in Florida. Good afternoon, Wayne C, man. He's got a sandwich. You got a note from your missus for being late. Okay, what does the note say? What does the note say? Mark Dutch. Mark Dutch held me back because he was dropping farts, so Wayne C wasn't able to end class today because he was really eager to have a salami sandwich, and I had to go out and buy him salami. You guys are in Florida, man. You guys are spoiled, man. You guys are spoiled rotten. I was talking to Crusader yesterday. He was talking about how 35 degrees Fahrenheit is cold. I guess that's cold. It's 2 degrees Celsius, okay? It's 2 degrees Celsius. 35. I guess that's cold. I guess so. Now, have you ever been in minus 35? I just want to know. I just want to know. He was making my sandwich and had to wait. Yeah, I know. Oh, man. Sorry, Wayne. I'm sorry, brother. We'll have to send you home with a note for her. Oh, man. We have too much fun here, guys. We have too much fun here. All you guys wearing roller skates and buying houses and cars and stuff. Okay, put the car. Let me judge you, please. Everybody, put your car in the chat. Okay, I don't want to hear no Bugatti. I want to hear, like, if you had 200K. No, 200K. I don't want to hear G-Wagon. I don't want to hear Bugatti. Put your car in the chat and let me see what kind of cars you guys want to drive, okay? Because I like cars. I like cars a lot. Like, I'm driving the Mark IV 1998 T-Roof Toyota Supra, right-hand drive, 2JZ, all day long. But you let me know what you're driving, okay? You let me know what you're driving. I would love to know, okay? Pollo got timed out by a motherfucking bot? No way. No way. Poor Pollo. So if we continue this Adam push, we're looking at 1270, and then we're looking at 1320, okay? Yeah, boy. I see that Mustang in there, baby. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. All right. You guys are pretty cool, man. You guys are pretty cool. Yeah, I got the coolest community around. These guys driving Lambo URUS. Okay. We got the 69 Mustang Shelby. We got a McLaren. Okay. Reaches crypto with the Toyota Corolla. Practical. A to B. The man, the myth, the legend, so we can buy more Bitcoin. It's got to be the R version, though, right? GR, you know. Geez, this is some boring price action. You can do better than this, Bitcoin. We got up early for you, man. We got up early. So, like, if I'm scalping this right now, I'm just pulling a fib from, like, where's the move? We can pull it from here to here. That's a bit low. We want to see continuation. Yeah, right now there's no trade zone. No trade zone. let's see if we get the break out of this inverse head and shoulders. It's very, very... It's there, but it's one of those weird ones where it has two mountain tops on the sides, which is kind of weird. We're looking for that to break up. We have our short box up here. We wait for confirmations of some sort of bearish divergence exhaustion here where we're looking to move down. Something like that. However, we can still get a swing failure pattern similar to what we were looking for yesterday. But we can see another one like that. So we can pull the fib. We can go, I would say 0.5 off of this one, like 0.5618. So we're looking here. Something like that where we're looking for a continuation at 41.2. Right now, I think it's no trade's probably your best bet. Just be patient and maybe look at some alts. So let's look at some alts. We were looking at this AVAX trade here. Continuation to the upside. We know there's little to no resistance above us on AVAX. So for me, I'd be patient. I'll wait. I'll set a limit order somewhere down here. Let's see. Momentum waves are suggesting that we've cooled off. And now we're flagging beautiful, beautiful angle on this flag to the downside. So for me, AVAX looking for a continuation until it breaks this upwards trend line. We're looking for continuation. So yeah, you can see beautiful flag out here, right? Continuation up, right? So we'll look for that on AVAX. I'm going to wait on that. It's giving a sell signal, but I wouldn't trust that just yet. Okay. Is there any... My choice is a Corvette, 100%. Dave Digital dropping a gear and disappearing. McLaren is cool, but they look like Italian cars breaking down every couple of months. Okay. That's okay. My cousin has a McLaren 720s. It is sick, yeah. I bet. Porsche GT3. Let's go. You guys are ripping some nice cars here. Okay. Skyline R34. There it is. The GTR version. It's got to be a GTR version, not a GTT. I mean, Schaefer's already in the Audi, man. Watch out. Schaefer's in the Audi. Right? Watch out. Watch out. Okay. The new C8. I have a CT6 Caddy, but I want a Lucid Sapphire. Look at this. Pollos. Cruising down the street in my Impala. I drive a Kia Forte. I'm SBF. That's what I drive right now. I had a GT86. We won't talk about that car. I kind of smashed it up. But I now drive a Kia Forte, my friends. Forte, Kia. Yeah, that's me. That's me. I came home. I bought a $5,000 car, A to B, for me and Mrs. Otter before we make any irrational financial decisions. Probably going to get Mrs. Otter a Cybertruck. She doesn't like the look of them. We'll get Mrs. Otter a Cybertruck in case we start a family, so that it's bulletproof. You know, she can just run people over. And she hasn't, she's never driven in a Canadian winter. So this year will be our first time in a Canadian winter in a Kia Forte. So this is why we're probably going to have to buy her a tank. Because she's British. She drives on the wrong side of the road, and she's used to roundabouts, and she is not used to going sideways in the snow like I am. So it's going to be a very interesting winter. I'm going to be holding the holy shit handle the whole time we are practicing in a parking lot doing donuts, okay? This is the plan. We'll see how it works out. 77 280Z Coupe. Let's go. Let's go. Mark drives a Jaguar X-Type V6 Sport. But it drinks like Mark. It drinks like Mark. Wow. You guys are killing it. What about that 240? I like the 300ZX, so 92. Oh, yeah. But the flip-up lights, I like the old flip-up lights like Celica's. Those are pretty sweet. Celica or Celica? How do you say it? Celica or Celica? I don't know. Guys, if you want to see the dream car, okay? If you want to see the dream car, look at AVAX. AVAX coming down for the tap of this beautiful area here. If I'm going to show you the best car ever, okay? I'm going to have to show you it. I'm getting the car. When we have the meetup, I'm going to pull up like this. I am Batman. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, boy. Let's go. Who kept his Batmobile as a kid? I did, okay? I kept my Batmobile because Batmobiles are Austin Wheels and Joker did ballet. Come on, let's go. Let's go. My dream 80s car is a Grand National. 80s, I'm going to go 85 5-liter fastback Mustang, man. That's it, man. That's it. The fastback 80s car has got to be that fastback Mustang, man. Ooh, that boxy. Gone. That's got to be my 80s car. I love you guys. You guys are great, man. We haven't even done any TA. If you're new here, typically we go down and do a top-down analysis. However, we are very distracted here. The boys will be boys. I found a new way to manage your mindset and emotions while trading. This is called bubble wrap. Here's some ASMR for you guys. Does that make you feel better? Okay. See, I treat you guys. I treat you guys well. Treat you guys. I'm always watching out for you guys. Trying to give you the best. My first car. What was your first car, guys? My first car was a 1996 Toyota Corolla with 380,000 kilometers on it. It was a piece of... But it drove. I blew the clutch in it pretty fast. Okay? Okay. Let's do some top-down analysis. We can see Bitcoin is cooling off here on the daily. Let's flip over to the 2-day, 3-day. So the 2 days, that's weird. Okay, so the 3 days confirmed red dot, but the 2 days not. Very weird mixed signal there, okay? So parabolic move. Worked our way halfway down the vector candle, as Tino would say, halfway down and pushing back up, okay? Doesn't look too bad. We said, with this weekly candle, we're very much aware that if we do push up, this is going to be a nice hammer candle, which means continuation to the upside. We got one down here. You can see a nice hammer candle right there. Okay. Oh, you can see it, right? Nice hammer candle. So if this does push up, we can see a nice possible hammer candle to the upside. Okay. So we're looking for that. 93 Mazda. Let's go, guys. Hyundai Elantra. You guys are cruising down the streets, man. You guys must have had some hot girlfriends. You guys definitely like. I remember doing reverse donuts in my Corolla in a Home Depot parking lot, and it was snowing. I'm doing reverse donuts, and I'm spinning, and then I hit a light post. Okay, and it was one of those big concrete light posts, and I hit it. Boom. My girlfriend's in the car, and I get out and I check the car, and I hit the side of the car. The only thing I hit, not the front side panel, not the door, but I hit the rear view mirror. And like, this is like the most stock Corolla you could possibly have. I hit the mirror, like the rear view mirror, it crunched. I went on eBay back in the day, and I bought a mirror for $30. It was 2 bolts. Pop 2 bolts out, 2 bolts in. I had a brand new mirror, and that's all the damage that was caused. It was like a miracle. So sometimes, something's looking out for you. Sometimes something's looking out for you. But yeah, that's a little first car story, That's how you learn how to do donuts in Canada. What's going on, Crimson Caravan Company? Don't make me bust out the Arnold soundboard. Get down. Okay, so the 2-day hasn't confirmed this red dot, but it is confirmed on the 3-day, which is very confusing in my opinion. However, the money flow is still marching to the upside, okay? VWAP looks like it's resetting on the 3-day. Let's go over to the daily. So the 2-day, we're negating the 2-day because it's not a confirmed red dot. And it looks, I'm not a fan of the 2-day. So the daily, okay? The daily has dumped on our asses, and it's looking to reset, okay? We can see we have this trend line here that is holding. We could be bouncing off of it quite nicely as we continue here. So we'll see if we get that continuation. If we do lose this trend line, we know that there is a CME gap down below us here. So that could mean more bearishness here, and we could come back within this range and trade back in here. If we do, now where are our levels? If we pull that, let's just pull a quick fixed range volume profile. So we know that we have this big level of support right around 38,000. Okay, let's call it 38,000. 38,000 is going to be our support. So if we fall down below there, we can look to trade within this range again. So between 36,200 and 38,000. Okay, so 36 to 38, that $2,000 range. And then below us here, if we fall yet again, we know there's another CME gap. So there's CME gap here, and then there's a CME gap here. Okay, so we're aware of both where we're looking for price to possibly work its way towards. However, if we are going to continue this move up, we look for this trend line to hold, and we look to continue to try and make higher highs. Now, remember, there's a lot of FUD going on. Elizabeth Warren, all those people trying to scare people out so that they can get Bitcoin at a cheaper price. We know that because Jamie Dimon's done it before. So he's doing it again, okay? He's done it before, so he'll do it again. Hyundai, Toyota Camry. That's a pretty good boat back in 1980, a 1989 Toyota Camry. Oh, I got to type it in. Can you imagine Lunar Beach's crypto just pulling up to take your daughter out for a drive? Hey girl. What's underneath that counts. It's what's underneath that counts. I didn't even mean to pull that up, but it's underneath what counts, guys. It's underneath what counts, okay? It's all about what's underneath, guys. It's what's inside, okay? You guys all matter. What's the news today? 913, man. The news today is we're talking about cars. We're looking at Bitcoin, top-down analysis. We got in a nice rejection candle. Now we have bounced. We're looking for a continuation. We have 2 levels that we're looking. If we do drop, we have 2 levels to fill down below us. However, we are holding strong, it seems so far. We are looking for a short above here. Swing failure pattern, continuation of a downtrend here. We are looking for a long for something like this, for a continuation up here and a hold of this uptrend here. So that's our 2 ideas this morning. However, we're flipping through. We can see that the beautiful, beautiful momentum waves here have reset. We have the bearish divergence and all that stuff, but we have reset. Now we're looking for a reset on this VWAP. So we want to see the VWAP flatten out and start posturing to the upside. That would be ideal for our daily. So this is probably going to take until Powell speaks tomorrow, but look at that money flow. It's parabolic. You can see the stochastics are slowly resetting. So let's go down to the 12-hour. Okay, we got a 4-banger. Yeah, beautiful 4-banger. 4 cylinders of fury, I used to call it. I had 4 cylinders of fury. Okay, bang, bang, bang. It sounded like a broken golf cart or something like that. So 12-hour, this is what's interesting. Okay, so the 12-hour is actually looking to bang on us here, like bang on us. Okay, so very interesting 12-hour. We can see the VWAP is starting to posture to the upside, okay? So it's saying, hey, Alex, so crypto, we're going to pull up this momentum wave here. We're going to give you a green dot. This is not financial advice, but we're going to give you a green dot, and we're going to show them how we roll. Okay? So this is, look, even the stochastic is posturing to the upside, okay? We're getting a little bit of a dump here on AVAX. Woo, coming down to our key level. Can we get the bounce, baby? Can we get the bounce? This trade setup was given in advance. Can we get the bounce? Let me blow my nose first. Pardon me. Pardon me. Didn't mean to delete that part. Can we get the bounce off of the AVAX here for the continuation to the upside, retesting the little bit of volume here? We'll see, okay? This was given in advance this morning. You got to be here early for the little, or you got to be in the Discord. The setups. Oh, we got people here. Look at this guy. Hey, Salika. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Is that like fake Ferrari emblems? Come on. So we're looking for the bounce here on AVAX. Okay, continuation up. Our target is all the way up at 50 bucks. Okay, it's quite a nice move. Going back to Bitcoin, 12-hour posturing to the upside. Every time we've gotten a green dot on the 12-hour, we've had a significant move to the upside. Okay, so we're watching this. We had one here. We had one here. We had one here. So we're watching for this to pop off. Okay, going down to the 8. Okay, the 8 is curling up. VWAP crossover. Okay, so this is what we're watching now, is that the money flow is coming back in since we got the big dip. We've reset on the stochastics, posturing to the upside as well. We can see the curling over the momentum wave and the push of the VWAP up. So can this VWAP cross over and drag this momentum wave up, green dot, and shoot us to the sky? We'll have to wait and find out, right? We'll have to wait and find out. So it's interesting. Look at how bullish engulfing this beautiful candle is, okay? So this is one thing to know, is that we got to push down. Look at this candle here, okay? This candle here is beautiful. Okay, that's a beautiful, beautiful candle. We have very to little wick downwards. We closed, we came over, and we engulfed, okay? That is a massive engulfing candle. That to me spells bullish, okay? That's just 8-hour candle analysis, okay? Make sure you know the candles. Make sure you can read them. Go Google candle patterns, and you'll find many. Okay, you can see exhaustion wicks down here. This looks to me like it wants to come back up. Pardon me, my nose is itchy this morning. I took my allergy pill too. Weird. Anyways. We did have news coming out today, 913, man. We read it this morning. Sorry about that. I know what you mean. So we had inflation. So core inflation and inflation rate, it came in. It's all as predicted, except inflation rate month over month is a bit high. It came in a little bit positive here. So, core inflation rate month over month is coming 1% hot. So overall, it's not that significant. We didn't get like a major reading where, our inflation rate year over year, if this 3.1 came in at like 2.9, the markets would have pumped, right? It would have been like, yeah, look, inflation's coming down. This is amazing. We're getting below 3%. But inflation stayed the same. It remains sticky at 3%, right? And we can look over here at Trueflation and get a kind of idea of what's going on here. So make sure to add Trueflation to your tools, right? You go to U.S. inflation rate, and you can see here, if we zoom in, that we have just been chopping sideways. It remains sticky around 3%, right? So you can see that very clearly here. Their target's 2%, right? And they're not getting anywhere close. So it remains sticky. which is okay as long as we're not going, as long as we're not really going up, right? Because they want to stay higher for longer, right? Rate hikes. So that's kind of our information this morning. And then tomorrow we have the FOMC, Mr. Pow Pow. Okay. So we prepare for that tomorrow, and that's around 2:00 tomorrow afternoon, Eastern Standard Time. We have PPI as well in the morning, so we'll cover the PPI. I don't think that will move it much. Everybody's waiting for this Fed interest rate decision, and also go over to the CME Fed Watch tool. We know that our projection for that is, no hikes, right? 98% no hikes. Flat. It's coming in flat. Okay, so that's the news that's coming our way. So we prepare for that as best as we can. A lot of the time, these can be volatile moments, right? So going back over to Bitcoin, we're looking here, and we got the 4-hour confirmed green dot. Very good job yesterday, guys, taking that long. I was busy yesterday, wasn't able to jump into this long. However, very, very proud of you guys. I've seen a lot of you guys winning yesterday after such a horrible dump on a Sunday. We have gotten back into the winner's circle. I'm proud of every single one of you guys for taking that trade. I did not take that trade. I did a little bit of scalping within this range, but I did not take that trade. So let's flip back over. We can see we got this bullish momentum, beautiful double bottom here, reversal. Okay, and we can see that here that we had that exhaustion wick, that push back here, double bottom, double green dots, push back. And we got the VWAP crossover here. These VWAP crossovers are very strong. If you don't have Market Cipher, we do have in our Discord Schaefer, the man, the myth, the legend, resources here. You go over to resources, and you can find it somewhere in here. Where is it, Schaefer? There it is. You make sure you post that again, Schaefer. Keep it front and center and prominent, my man. And guys, this guy's got a nice script for you guys, so don't forget to donate a little bit of your change to Mr. Jonathan Schaefer. Support the man. He's always here helping out. So we're looking for this bounce. Get the free Market Cipher. It's just as good. The only thing is, I think the money flow is a slight different, but it's still good. It's still great. It does the job, man. It's more than enough. I almost consider not getting Market Cipher again this year for a renewal because it's so good. Okay. So we got the double bottom. We want to see the continuation upwards. We have not seen that yet. We can see it curling off here. We got a very, very ugly head and shoulders pattern here. Inverse, right? Inverse looking to come up. And our target here is to come up to the golden pocket 786 area. So we have this area marked out. We know this is going to be key level of resistance. So that was our trade setup this morning. So if we do push up here, if we do get some sort of bearish divergence, we can look for that continuation of the downtrend that way. So we're watching this area, but typically if we are going to push, we hope to see this push right through and get back above that 43,000 area. Okay, so that's kind of our short idea if we do get there. And then our longing idea is that we know that there's a CME gap down below us. So if the bears want to come down and fill this and then push up, that would be okay with me too. Look for the bullish divergence, same kind of deal. And then we know that 38,000 area is going to be acceptance into the lower range. So we're watching that as well. If we get acceptance into the lower range, we can expect lower targets where we look to trade between 36,000 and 38,000. If that doesn't happen, well then onwards and upwards as we continue this massive pump to the upside. No clear signals here on the 1 hour on Market Cipher. Just looks like it's cooling off flat and sideways waiting for tomorrow's news event. We can go over to, okay, we have the gap here, the CME gap down below. We did not fill that yesterday. And now we can go through some altcoins. So throw some altcoins in the chat if you would like me to look at them. We definitely want to have a look. What is the ES doing, says Lunar Beaches Crypto. The ES is, it got a dumperelli, okay? A big dumperelli on the ES, okay? Very, very cool. Very, very cool. I think there was a big cup and handle on the, is it cup and handle on the, I think I saw it on Crown. Crown said there's a cup and handle on NASDAQ? I don't know what he was seeing it on. NASDAQ making highs, man. It's flying. NASDAQ is flying. So the ES is dumped. However, the ES has made beautiful highs. It's not made all-time highs, but it's getting there. Like I was looking at S&P here on the weekly. Look at the S&P on the weekly, okay? Get rid of the chart prime here. And it looks like we're heading for newer highs for forever, right? Like since ever. So this is an amazing move. You can see continuation here all the way up. You can draw that nice trend line. So this is pushing, man. Like as much as there's screaming recession and all these things, we've just made newer highs here. So we could look for a little bit of a retrace, but you can see here, very, very, very good structure where we're just making higher lows and higher highs, right? We could look for a little bit of a retrace back down here and a continuation upwards. That could mean the market cools off in January and February after we have our Christmas rally, right? We could have a little bit of a Christmas rally, ho, 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 right? A little bit of a cool off and a continuation, right? Until this is really broken, we remain bullish, right? We remain bullish. Okay. AVAX looking to push back. Look at that trade setup, guys. Come on. Come on, guys. Pump it, AVAX, pump it. Where am I supposed to put this? This was up here. Okay, so we're looking at that. We've looked at Atom. We know our key levels above us as resistance, 1270, right? This is a beautiful push up. You can see it's blasted through. So we look for this 1130 to hold, but this $12 psychologically is going to be our area that we need to hold for Atom. So look for a possible retest and a continuation up on Atom. Massive move, okay? Massive move. I got to stop saying every time I say you guys can put a dislike in the chat. Injective, that's what I wanted to look at. Holy injective, guys. Holy smokes. Want a good fiat investment? Check out Oxy Stock Fund. Not financial advice, but check out that Oxy stock. Is that like Oxy Cleaner? Good morning, good morning. Benny. Benny survived the purge yesterday. This is a Celica Ferrari Ma Familia. This is a Celica Ferrari Ma Familia. This is when you get this is when a Ferrari humps a Fiat or something. You get a Celica that turns into a Ferrari. It is the goat of all cars, okay? I got to hunt out my my GT86 car for you guys. You guys are legends. Look at this. Okay, we draw the trend line. Something like that. Let's look for the retest here. Wow, look at the move yesterday. In the midst of a dump, injective pumped. Okay, we're flagging out here. Draw the trend line. Draw the trend line. Man, this is beautiful. Look at this thing, man. Just doing its thing. Just doing its thing. Whew. It's gone. Okay, it's gone. We were looking at these levels to dollar cost average, and it's gone. Okay, so it's gone. So we look for a retest here. We can pull a fib from swing low to swing high. Okay, 0.5, even a 3. The 382 continuation, man. You look for the continuation of this move. $25, 37 cents ish area. Draw the flag. Hold control to duplicate it. Okay, there you go. Good morning, Benny. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. 913, man. I trade all alts on. I can't say all alts. Okay, I trade ETH. ETH is. I mostly trade Bitcoin. 45x leverage all the time. That is my bog standard. 45x leverage. I suggest you trade with 10x leverage, okay? If you're going to use leverage, maximum 10x, okay? Risk management's more important. Psychology, risk management's more important than leverage. Give yourself room, especially if you're new. So I always use 45 and then 30 30 on ETH, and then alts I typically use between 20 and 15. That's just me. Okay? However, leverage will get you wrecked. Okay? Leverage will get you wrecked. I've clearly, before you enter a trade, I stress this so many times, have clearly defined stop losses. Clearly defined. Because if you are wrong, if this comes down, it hits your stop loss, okay? Boom. Then it pops back up and it gives you an opportunity to re-enter. If you have a controlled stop loss, let's say you lose $10 here, but your trade's a 3-to-1, so you could have made $30, and then you re-enter and you take the next trade here. Okay, clearly defined stop loss, $10, 3-to-1. You make $30 here. Okay, you've made $20. Okay, you've done better by having a good stop loss. Okay, give yourself an opportunity to trade more, especially if you're new to trading and getting into this crazy industry where price can wreck you. It will bounce around. It will wreck you. So have a clearly defined stop loss before you enter. If I'm entering here, I'm looking for a swing failure pattern here. My entry is down here. And I am not moving my stop loss. Do not move it, okay? Just below this wick here. However, a lot of the time, my friends, your entry should be where your stop loss is, okay? How many times has it just gone down to where your stop loss is? So practice good risk management, backtest your strategy, have absolutely strict rules, okay? Strict rules to entry, to exit, to take profit, to clearly define stop losses, to I'm not trading on my phone, to I'm focused on where I'm getting in and out, to maybe I'm not trading on news events. You know, I don't trade news events anymore because I've been wrecked on them. I've learned my lesson, okay? So have clearly defined rules, clearly defined entry, clearly defined stops. And trust the trade and let it run, right? I'm working on letting my trades run now. I'm okay with my risk management. I've done well. I'm a profitable trader. However, there's always room to grow. There's always room to grow. Now, after that talk, we're going to go look at TRB. My God. Have you heard of TRB, anyone? Well, TRB is the place to be. Fucking hell. Typical. So back in the day, about a year ago, this guy named Anonymous, some of you may not be familiar with Anonymous, but he would always ask you, have you heard of TRB? Now, TRB is the most scammy, wickiest moving coin you'll ever find in the crypto world. However, it does its thing, man. It moves, okay? It moves. And you know what? As old members here, we all know about Anonymous and his TRB. He would just come into the chat and be like, guys, have you heard of TRB? I believe we even have an otter meme with Anonymous's name and him holding a cane and saying, have you heard of TRB? We'd have to find it for you. Maybe we'd dig it up in the archives here. But TRB's an animal, okay? It's an animal. If you're new, don't trade TRB. Tony Soprano's been here forever. He knows all about TRB. That's why he's asking. My God. Parabolic uptrend, bro. So you draw the trend line, you wait for the retest, you're flagging out quite nicely. So this is pump, flag, mini pump flag. So you might be at the end of your lengths here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you might be at the end of your lengths. However, this is why you don't trade TRB, guys. So you zoom in here. Look at these wicks, okay? This is John Wick. If John Wick had an uncle, this would be his uncle, okay? Like, bang, you're knocked out of your trade. Bang, you're knocked out of your trade. Bang, you're knocked out of your trade, okay? Clearly defined stop loss does not work on TRB, okay? Does not work on TRB. You can draw another trend line here. Look for the continuation upwards. Yeah, Moose was hilarious, man. Up to 128? Yeah, you could get there. We know TRB moves, right? That's one thing that is for sure. If you draw, okay, let's go. Let's draw some volume over here. Where's your next level of resistance? So, yeah, you might have a little bit of a struggle getting above 112, but if you do get above 112, then you're going up to the highs, right? You don't have too much in front of you. Like you said, 128. Yeah, so your swift move, if you do get above here, if you do manage to push through this top here, your swift move is all the way up here to 126. And that's a nice move, man. That's 17%, right? 17% to the upside. Boom, boom. Awesome. So if you're new, don't trade TRB. Go and look up some rules for trading. Rules for day trading. This is all you have to do. Go to images. Okay. Here's some rules for day trading, guys. Trade with the trend. Very good idea. Okay. Don't try to pick tops and bottoms. Well, we like picking tops and bottoms, guys. So maybe that's not one of your rules. Plan your trade and trade your plan. Whew, that's some alpha right there, guys, right? We got to have a plan before we even press that buy button, that sell button. Have that plan, right? Don't add to a losing position. That's a very good rule, okay? Unless you know how to ladder in, don't ladder in, guys, okay? Laddering in, if you want an average price and you're 10, 10, 40, and then your average price is here, well, that's okay if you know what you're doing. However, in my experience, adding to a losing position will get you wrecked, okay? Will get you wrecked. Let your winners run and cut losers short. Absolutely. Have a clearly defined stop loss. Don't get married to a trade, okay? A lot of us let these trades run. We're making so much money, and then it dumps, and instead of making $200, we only make $50, right? Stuff like that. Be open-minded and flexible. So yes, no patterns, no rejection levels, know when the market is moving against you so that you can get out and pay yourselves, right? Don't let a small loss turn into a disaster, guys. Yeah, that was a hard lesson to learn when I was new, man. Oh, man. It'll go up, start blowing on the computer screen. Go up. Go on. You can get there. Please don't wreck me. And then you didn't get out of the trade, and then it goes back against you again, right? Think long-term, protect your capital. Yes. Less capital, more trades. Get the reps in, guys. Get the reps in. Get those reps in, man. That's what it's about, man. Getting those reps in. Getting those reps in. Shrink down the position. Get the reps in. Lots of trades, guys. Lots of trades. Even if you're degen like me, who's a scalper, intraday trader, right? Just get into it, man. Get into it. Watch that price action. Get into that 30-second, that 15-second time frame. You can see clearly defined downtrend right now. We want to see it break it, right? We want to see it break it. So we're going to pull a fibs from here. Swing low to swing high. Get into it, baby. Get into it. Put $1 on the trade. 786 bounce. Look for the 786 bounce. Let's come back up to test support. Let's have a clearly defined stop loss here below the swing low here. Wait for the price to come to us, okay? And we do it. We do it, man. We do it, right? Break a structure here. This could be a bounce back up, actually. Let's look for a swing failure pattern to continuation to the upside. There you go. Get your reps in. Get your reps in, right? Break a structure here. You can see it. Look. Putting in a higher high. We want to see this continue its way upwards. So get your reps in. Protect yourselves. Don't add to your losses, right? Have clearly defined plans. Getting a little bit of support here. Break a structure. Higher low, higher low. Look for this continuation upwards. Look for this to hold. Okay. Get your reps in. Watch some price action. I have some price action videos and stuff like that where we watch price action together. Right, we got a key level of resistance here. It's pushing through that again. It's holding this area, looking to push back up. Look at this clearly defined. Look at the downtrend, man. It's respected so well, right? So you can see we're making higher lows all the way up here, right? look at the price action. We're making higher lows all the way up. Beautiful. So you can draw this like this, right? There you go. Look for this to hold, continue its way upwards, right? Until that's broken, you don't look for shorts, right? You don't look for shorts unless you get a clearly defined bearish divergence here with a quick move up. You don't look for the shorts. You're looking along right now. The big trend is up. Looking for that continuation, baby. So the market has opened. The S&P, after Jerome Powell spoke. Okay, no, Jerome Powell didn't speak. Inflation reading came in. Market is down right now. We have gapped to the downside here. We can see that we have a clearly defined gap below us. So maybe it's going to come down and hunt this gap down below us. However, we should be okay. Let's see what we get today. The Dixie has dumped and pumped. So when Dixie is inverse correlated. So if it dumps, Bitcoin pumps. Okay, that's just the general thought. Okay, it doesn't necessarily work all the time. So we are pumping. So that means that market risk on assets are dumping less. People are holding more dollars. That's the idea. Okay, so the more they hold, the less they have in the risk on assets. So you can see the pump here pushing up. Could be a rejection. We are in a long-term downtrend of the Dixie. However, we're in a short-term uptrend as well. So we can see we're making higher structure here, but we are in this big downwards correction to the downside. So you can see that movement there. S&P has opened down. It is coming back. It looks like it's retesting these highs here, and it could continue its way upwards. It's in quite a nice march here to the upside. You can see that. So we look for this 46,000 to hold and continue our way upwards. Right? We can draw this a little bit out here so we can give it some room. However, Bitcoin's pretty sideways. So maybe it's waiting for tomorrow FOMC in the place to be. Looks like we got a nice little triangle possible breakout here where we're looking to curl up and pop off. Let's wait to see the reaction on price here because we have made lower lows here. So we can wait for a higher high and hopefully that structure retests this area and maybe we can look for a possible long here depending on your risk management. And I hope that gets to you guys well. It was a fun stream today, guys, man. I had lots of fun. Remember, we're looking at that AVAX trade here. Could be popping off. We know that Injective might come back and retest this 25.3, so be aware of that. Bonk, the trade's worked out well. Look at this trend line. We can move this now. Let's target over here somewhere, right? Let's follow this trend line up on Bonk. We could possibly look for a bounce on Bonk. It can bonk up to the upside again, so let's look there. Okay, Link, bouncing quite nicely. Same shit. Ethereum, beautiful retest of the support. Okay, look for a continuation there. There's lots of things moving. So make sure you guys are protecting yourselves, using good risk management, being kind to one another, smashing that like button, supporting this channel. Thank you guys for the 600 subscribers we got there yesterday. I'm very grateful to every single one of you guys. Thank you guys for your support. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for keeping me sane, helping me out. You guys help me more than I know, more than you know. Okay? Thank you so much for being there, for being part of this community, for sharing the alpha, anything that you're looking at. Thank you so much, guys. God bless. Have a great rest of your day. We will be there tomorrow morning, 8:30. We got some PPI, and then 2 o'clock we got Jerome Powell. Nick Musgrave made it. What's going on, bro? Much love to you, bro. Hope you're having a wonderful week so far. I know it's late for you. Thank you for dropping by, Nick. Much love to you. Have a great day, guys. Love you all. I'll see you guys in the next one. Nick, grab that AVAX long, bro. You got this. Much love to you guys. Peace out.
Yeah. Justin Diamond. My life a story. I'm trying to find the glory. Got them all sleeping on me. My haters out here dying, snoring. Why they mad that I'm finally growing? And they see me fighting for it. What they wanna get involved for? I kill them all off until I'm enormous. Cause 9 to 5 is boring. Grinding 5 in the morning. I'd rather make music, get paid for it, die with a fortune. And my ride is foreign. Every whip I drive imported. Anybody know me, they know. For this game, no, I'm dying for it. I'm on now. Give me that crown, yeah. Ain't nobody out here really want I'm going hard while you falling asleep. I got it all cause I deserve it all. Just being honest, they don't wanna see me honest. I'm taking over this game now and that's a promise. They out of pocket, they don't wanna believe I got it. Give me that crown now cause I'm the king, call me your highness. This life a movie, I'm a motherfucking star like Clooney. From dusk till dawn, I'm a loose sleep. I ain't tryna live broke like you be. I been coming for the bag, I do me. Will I get paid? Absolutely. Cause you better knew a boss like Takeoff. I ain't left all bad and bougie. Heard them talk, they barely knew me. I ain't let no stranger fool me. When I came in the game, y'all showing that fake love. I ain't look past your jewelry. Now this ride is foreign. Every whip I drive imported. Anybody know me, they know. For this game, no, I'm dying for it. I'm on now. Give me that crown, yeah. Ain't nobody out here really wanting with me. I'm going hard while you falling asleep. I got it all cause I deserve it all. Just being honest, they don't wanna see me honest. I'm taking over this game now and that's a promise. They out of pocket, they don't wanna believe I got it. Give me that crown now cause I'm the king, call me your highness.